Bamishe, Baba, Bamishe, oh, Kayema.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm learning how to do my makeup, the eyebrows especially. I found out that you can learn literally anything on YouTube. Did you see the Nigerian man teaching people how to play drums on YouTube?
Oh yeah, I saw it. That's why I'm recording.
That's why you're recording?
Yeah.
You mean you're recording? You were supposed to say that first before, and you next time just say I'm recording and I'll... Kaido.
I'm recording.
In this episode, guys, we started with Nigerian scammers who were arrested for scamming people of $17 million. In Kenya, a company owned by a senator is forced to pay $20,000 for firing a pregnant woman. Ethiopian Airlines is accused of carrying weapons in the ongoing war with the Tigrayan region. We also featured a Nigerian lady and a Ghanaian who are recycling tires and using them to make beautiful furniture. And of course, I introduced you guys to a Nigerian man who is teaching people how to play talking drums on YouTube. Don't forget, you can always click on the timestamp to go to the story that you like. The timestamp that we usually show is just a sample for you to know what a timestamp is, because we're getting emails like, oh, your timestamp is not accurate. No, this is not the actual timestamp. Go down in the description, you will see the actual timestamp for you to watch whatever story you would like to watch. But like I always say in every episode, why do you even need to fast forward any of this gorgeousness? Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Oh, by the way, thanks to everybody that subscribes to my vlog. We just uploaded a video where I went over the rules of engagement with my daughter. Yes, I have some rules that she has to follow, and she gets it. She understands. Like, don't even tell my husband about that video. Like, for real, he's not supposed to see it. But we went over some rules. So thank you for subscribing. Corridor, roll the camera. People, okay guys, like for real, I've said this several times on this show. In fact, if you want me to kneel down for you, I will do it. But Nigerians at home and abroad, especially Nigerians abroad, please, I'm begging you, whenever you decide to move to another country, stop going there to baleje. Stop going there to engage in scam, all these yahoo activities that you are doing in America. Every time that they arrest these people start suspecting all the Nigerians that they know, as if we are all into scamming people. This is very, very embarrassing. FBI just arrested another 33 Nigerians, 33 engaged in email and romance scam crimes. They've stolen more than $17 million from at least 100 people. How can you steal money that somebody else worked for? What is the difference between you and the armed robbers that are carrying guns around, stopping people by the roadside in Nigeria? You are the same. These are their names, so you see, both men and women from the age of 58 all the way to as young as 23 years old. Besides email, they said that many of them operate on dating websites. They will go to dating websites, including Match.com and ChristianMingle.com. Can you imagine? They will pretend like they want to date somebody. They will be asking for money from these people. It's not right. It's so not right. They will start scamming innocent people. You know what I still don't understand is why people do this. I don't understand. Their family members in Nigeria will be saying, our son is in America, our son is in the abroad, our daughter is in the abroad, not knowing that their son or daughter is a thief. Benny, stop embarrassing the rest of us that are working daytime, nighttime, part-time, and overtime, working so hard just to make ends meet. Oh, by the way, FBI said that these suspects are believed to be members of the Black Axe. That's a Nigerian confraternity and crime syndicate that now operates literally across the globe. They are tied to a new black movement. That's a college fraternity that started in the 70s in Nigeria. At that time, they used to fight against racism, Later, they became a secret society, a cult. And now they are spread across Africa and even across the world. And they've been arresting them not just in America, even in Italy. FBI said that these ones that they arrested have been operating in the US since 2017, stealing more than $17 million. Here is one of them, by the way, but that Afiz allowed spending money anyhow at a party. You see, this is why you should never ever compare yourself with anybody. For real, seriously. Some people would see him that they spending money, they will be asking God, God, when? When will you remember me? When will you bless me so I can also have that kind of money? Don't ever compare yourself to anybody because you don't know what some people did to get their money. In fact, the way he was spending it, you would have known that he didn't work for this money. Like I said, they are making things hard for the rest of us in America. So please, if you have any family members in America, be checking up on them, especially if they are sending you expensive things all the time, iPhones and iPads, because it's not easy. They make the rest of us look as if we don't care. Ask questions so before you see your family name on the television. And if you are watching me and you are engaged in any kind of cyber crime, I am begging you. In fact, I'm not doing shakara. Think about what will happen the day you get caught. Because believe it or not, someday you will get caught. You know, Hush Puppy never thought he would be caught. That is why he was doing all those things and living the flamboyant life. But just think about what will happen the day they put your face on television, the day they put your name, your family history, everybody associated with you. The day they will all see your face on television as a scammer. Just think of what would happen. So please stop and please return all the money that you have stolen from people. It's not right. Some people literally have heart attack. Some people die. Some people have stroke because they were scammed. So whether you know it or not, you are killing people when you steal their hard-earned money. Anyway, you guys not do know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Ladies and gentlemen, by now you must have heard about Fayehun Oluma, a 400 level student at the University of Technology in Minna, that is in Nigeria, who is creating beautiful furniture by recycling discarded tires that she found in the neighborhood. She talked to her dad about it and her dad gave her his blessings, telling her that she could do it. Unfortunately, he died a week after.
I spoke to my dad on Thursday, like that was last year. I spoke to my dad on Thursday that, Daddy, this is what I want to do, and my father encouraged me. It's so sad to know that he didn't get to see some of my product because he died like a week after.
Wow, it's so unfortunate that her dad never got to see all these things that she's doing, but we know that he'll be proud of her. He's definitely proud of her. And I'm so glad that she didn't stop after he died. And now, Fayehun is known far and near. In fact, popular American rapper Meek Mill once retweeted her work on Twitter. I was like, what? He wrote, fire, start your company. This is just incredible. Like, you just never know who would see. You just have to start. Like, maybe I'm preaching to somebody today, move closer. I don't know what it is. The idea that you've had in mind all these years and you're just sitting on it. Do you know that if you don't do it, somebody else will do it? And then you'll be like, I had this idea. What are you waiting for now? It doesn't even matter if somebody else has been doing what you want to do. Do your own. Your own will be different. You can still have your own unique angle. Just start something. Can you imagine? Did she ever think that somebody like Meek Mill would tweet about her work? No. But she started and she was diligent. She kept doing it. You know, in almost all her interviews, she kept saying that a lot of people didn't believe in her. A lot of people would tell her, nah, you can't do it. But she keeps proving them wrong.
I started recycling. A lot of people don't believe in me. Like, some people say I can't do this. Most times when I even post my work online, they feel like it wasn't done by me.
Some of you watching me today, that is all you need to do. You need to prove people wrong. People that have said you can't do it, people that have said you can't make it, you have to prove them wrong. She's so diligent that today she's not just supplying individuals, even hotels are now giving her projects and she's delivering. And do you know the best part is she's not the only one doing this. Like I said, it doesn't matter if someone else has been doing it. Do your own, you can still stand out. There's a Ghanaian man who is also very popular for doing this. In fact, some of his videos on YouTube are from 2019. So he's been doing this for a while. I don't know if Fayehun knows about him or not, but the important thing is, even though other people are already doing it, she didn't let that stop her. She started her own. Now, the reason that I'm featuring these people is not only because they work hard and they create amazing products, but also to encourage someone today that whatever you want to learn, that you can literally find how to do anything now on the internet. Just go on YouTube. Like, for real, there are tons of videos on YouTube on how to recycle, how to repurpose tires, papers, or anything. In fact, you can now learn how to play drums on YouTube as well. Like, for real, I got an email from a viewer by the name Ayiki. He's a viewer in Oyo State and he plays drums and he wants more people to learn how to play drums. And so he sends me a link to his channel in case any one of you will be interested in learning how to play drums.
If you don't know the notes that follows your humming, then you come to your drum. Once you get it, pick your biro or your pen, write it down.
Wow. Thank you so much, my brother. His name is Ayiki, like I said, and his YouTube channel is Oba Ayiki TV. He has all these lessons for free for anybody interested in learning how to play talking drums. Now, in this age, there's so much that you can do of your own. If you're unemployed or your job doesn't pay much, you want another job, just think about what you can do for yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't work for people, but sometimes you may need to launch your own business. So what is it that you can recycle and turn into a business? Is there anything sitting around in your neighborhood that you can use? What is it that you can learn on YouTube? From cooking to doing makeup or tailoring, everything is available to you. No more excuse. Once again, we're so proud of these people. They make us proud. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Kenya, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, this is one of those stories that makes me so happy that, first of all, this person knows her right. Amen, somebody. You see, when you don't know your right, people will take advantage of you. You have to know in this world, and you have to know your right too. And it doesn't matter if no one else has done it, no one else has sued for this kind of maltreatment. You be the first to sue for this kind of maltreatment. And guess what? You will save not just yourself, but a lot of people coming after you. The fact that somebody employed you and they are paying you salary doesn't mean that you shouldn't know your right. Especially if you're hardworking, you are working for this person. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy and so excited to tell you that in Kenya, in the city of Nairobi, a court has ruled in favor of an employee for her employers, or let me say former employers, to pay her 2.2 million shillings. That's about $20,000 because they unlawfully fired her when she was pregnant. Can you imagine? Somebody is doing their best for you, working hard, and then because they are pregnant, you now say they kukuma leave. That is absolutely wrong. The lady's name is Yasmin Mokaya. She applied to the law firm that is owned by a senator. That is Senator Kithure Kindiki. At first, she applied there as a trainee. She was accepted, and then she eventually passed the bar exam, and she was retained by the law firm in 2015. This lady has worked for them for like 3 years before she became pregnant. But then when she became pregnant, she decided to take her 3 months maternity leave, which according to the contract is supposed to be a paid leave. Originally, her request was approved, and she planned to leave. But before she left for her maternity leave, the senator decided that her leave would be unpaid. First of all, this is something that happens all too often, and not just in Africa, mind you. Some private companies or private employers just don't care about their employees. It doesn't matter whether they are in Africa or in America or anywhere. So after protesting that she doesn't want unpaid leave, that she won't take unpaid leave, they said that she could face termination because of this decision. And sure enough, just weeks later, she was issued a notice of termination by this senator's law firm. And they claim that this is due to financial constraints. So they're trying to say that they no longer have money to afford to pay her. Now, when she took them to court during the trial, they said that, she was fired due to her work being unexceptional. They said she wasn't doing well. This was contested by Yasmin. So this woman said in court that, well, after they fired me, they hired somebody else to replace me. The person's name is Lillian Unyaga. And she was like, how are you able to afford to hire somebody else in my place since you said there's no money? Now, at the end of the day, the court sided with Yasmin, and they ordered this Senator Kindiki and his firm to pay her the amount of 2.2 million shillings. That's about $20,000. In other words, she won the case. The thing that baffles me is some people just don't think. I hate when people think that they can bully you just because they hired you. It's so not right. There's a lot of abuses going on in the name of employer-employee relationship. Do you know that if they had just paid her for her leave, they wouldn't pay her up to $20,000? But because the man wanted to prove, I'm a big man, you cannot sue me and all that, now he's being forced to pay her much more money than he would have paid her if he just paid her for her leave. While it's good to see that there was justice done for this lady, it's still very disheartening to see that pregnant women are abused like this by their employers. And you guys know that I just had a baby. Just imagine if I wasn't working for myself. Imagine if I was working for someone, and you know how I've been doing the show for about 10 years now, putting in everything, and you guys are enjoying the show. And just because I was pregnant, if I was asking for paid leave, just imagine if my employer decides, we can't pay you, we're going to fire you. For real, being pregnant is not a crime, and this is not the 50s, okay? We're so happy that this lady did not keep quiet about this, because it will serve as a lesson to other companies as well, other private employers, to not discriminate against pregnant women. Congratulations to her. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Ethiopia, guys. Okay, this is the case of he said, she said. We don't really know who's telling the truth, but some strong evidence have now surfaced against Ethiopian Airlines that they're allegedly aiding the ongoing war in Ethiopia by transporting weapons. As you guys know, Ethiopia is still at war with the Tigrayan region, which is bordering Eritrea. Don't forget that Ethiopia and Eritrea are now allies, and that happened before the war started. In any case, for a while now, people have been saying that the Ethiopian government is using Ethiopian Airlines to transport weapons between Ethiopia and Eritrea for this ongoing war. Now, that's a commercial airline, and of course, the airline denied it. They said absolutely not, that they have nothing to do with the ongoing war. But now, CNN has released a report with all kinds of evidence, including pictures, cargo documents, manifests, as well as eyewitness accounts, that in November of last year, this airline carried weapons between Eritrea and Ethiopia at least 6 different times.
CNN can reveal, based on documentary evidence and witnesses' accounts, Ethiopian Airlines has been transporting weapons between Ethiopia and Eritrea since the beginning of the war in Ethiopia that has seen thousands killed.
Wow, all those weapons were transported like days into the war, like the war had just started, while the Prime Minister was telling us that it's not really a war, this will be over soon in a matter of weeks. Seriously. Also, do you know that for months, Eritrea denied partaking at all in the ongoing war?
Corroborating the day and time, November 8th, 2020. The date is significant. It's just 4 days into the conflict and months before Eritrea officially admits to being involved.
Well, CNN released the pictures as well as documents, including invoices that the airline sent to the Ethiopian government for payment. Now, as expected, the airline has released a statement. It's on their Twitter page, by the way, and they said that they did not carry any weapons. So they actually said that they just carried food. They said, to the best of our knowledge and our records, we've not transported any war armament in any of our routes by any of our aircraft. They added that the mentioned airway bills in the CNN article clearly show that the nature of goods transported on the alleged flights was foodstuff and refuel. And then, of course, they hammered on the fact that they are an award-winning global airline. Okay, so as of the time that we're shooting this video, the Ethiopian government has not responded at all to the CNN report. But what do you guys think? What do you think? Like, for real, I like Ethiopian Airlines. I've flown Ethiopian Airlines several times. That's a commercial airline. Why would they get involved at all in such? I mean, CNN came out with some pretty strong evidence which could work against the reputation of the airline. I mean, nobody, no passenger should have to be wondering what else the plane is carrying besides passengers and regular cargo. Like why? For real. Now, the US government is saying that they may sanction Ethiopia for doing this, as well as any other party that is involved in prolonging this war. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the airline? What do you think about the US statement? We'll keep you guys posted if somebody decides to admit transporting weapons with the commercial airline. You guys not do know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Okay, guys, move closer, because I'm always telling you guys about Help Me Waka, but it's like some people, as they're hearing in one ear, it's going out the other ear. Like, seriously, if you need to do anything at all in Nigeria and Ghana, even if you are trying to toast somebody, I'm kidding, don't use them to toast anybody. But for real, you can contact Help Me Waka for literally anything. They will help you waka. Waka means to run around, like to run errands. Let them help you run errands. Whatever errands you need to run in Nigeria and in Ghana. If you want to deliver food items to loved ones, they can do it for you. If you want to get your transcript or your West verification, they can do it for you. If you want to deliver cake, maybe a birthday cake, anniversary cake, I love you cake, whatever cake to anybody, or maybe you're a secret admirer, I don't know, you can contact Help Me Waka and they will help you to deliver. It doesn't even matter where in Nigeria. They go to the most remote places just to deliver for you guys. So make sure that you contact them today. Helpmewaka.com, that's the name of their website, or you can also call them. Alright, y'all, it's Miri and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button so you can be notified whenever we upload a new video. Until next time, I'm gonna see you later. Peace out.